Alright guys, what's going on? Mancake here with a much overdue My Player game. As you can tell, it's pretty much the battle for Florida between Orlando and Miami, and we're featuring probably the two best, or at least the most athletic centers in the NBA, and Dwight Howard and myself campaign. Anyway, for those that haven't followed my My Player games of late, I'm pretty much always running plays, and sometimes I run perfectly, and sometimes they're just miserable failures, but either way, we've just got to play some defense and continue to, run those plays. They do work occasionally, and they keep the scores a little bit more realistic. Either way, this is a ridiculous oop. Could have sworn I was going to tear down that entire backboard, and it certainly looks like I should have, but I'll take it. That was pretty nice, and I don't get that animation too often. And another thing in this game you'll notice a lot is my team is getting lost in transition. I really shouldn't have been guarding Nelson in real life, but according to this game, he was my man. And unfortunately that left him wide open. And another thing I hate about playing this team is Dwight Howard has amazing awareness to find those loose balls both on offense and defense, and this is something you've got to expect, and that's what makes him a great center. Anyway, back to the game. One thing that was going on early on here is our plays were breaking down non-stop, but I stuck with the play, and I get a pretty lucky oop here. And one thing I will mention is I'm really oop happy whenever I play these Magic, because they tend to double team me wherever I get the ball, and pretty much makes me have to take really quick shots, whether it's a quick jumper or a quick oop, and posting up really isn't an option. And once again, there was another example of Dwight Howard just finding a loose ball after my great block, but this is one of the few plays that worked early on, and Dwayne Wade does his thing for the and one. Keeping us in this game early on, and kind of doing his thing, as we all have come to expect, really. And I'm not really sure why they're double teaming Chalmers here, but that leaves me wide open. And like I said, I would have been double teamed really quickly, so I take a quick jumper there, and you'll see that a lot this game. And this is a pretty crazy play. I show one of these off every game, and just an amazing fast break tandem there between Dwayne Wade and Rudy Gay with a sick reverse dunk there. And oh my God, start running. Get out of the poster as fast as you can, campaign. That was sick. Dwight Howard just does his thing. That just makes me want to oop even more. I don't know why. It's a little bit of a ego crusher there, but, once again, they get lost in transition this time, and I take the easy and quick shot, and things are looking good so far, early on at least. And Rashard Lewis is doing his thing. He'll hit those all day, unless he's in the playoffs in real life, and in that case he's not going to do much of anything, which he's doing right now. But whatever. And once again, just getting the quick shot off over Jameer Nelson's head. He had no chance of stopping that shot. And Nell's play wasn't looking so good early on, but I stuck with it. I got the double team, and we got the ball moving around, and turns out Rudy Gay finds me for the easy flush down low, and I'll take it. Things are going quite well, and Dwight Howard and I are having great games so far, as anyone really should expect. And I run this play a lot lately, or the computer does at least, and if you're patient, it usually works out, and I get the easy jumper there. And pretty crazy play here. You don't see this too often from Rashard Lewis, but he's just taking a page out of Campaign's book with the tip slam. Won't be the last one we see this game. Just a crazy game overall, and a lot of talented bigs here. But I get him back with a nice and easy block there, and Dwayne Wade's going to do his thing here, and he scores a lot on this play. Just a quick and easy isolation, and he punishes Rashard Lewis once again with the nice two-handed flush and one. Gotta love Dwayne Wade and Campaign. It's a two-headed monster down here in Miami at this point, and I wasn't really sure what Dwight was doing here. He wasn't trying to post up, but I get the easy block, and he gets the ball once again, and that leaves me in another situation for an easy block, and I just do my thing. We're up pretty big at this point, but that doesn't stop Dwayne Wade from hitting another tough shot there over the really ugly drafted small forward Fitzgerald. But Fitzgerald will get us right back there with a nice little baseline cut there for the two-handed flush. Like I said, he is an ugly man. And end of the second quarter here, and who's going to get the shot at the last second, and that is Dwayne Wade. I almost caught that ball in midair for offensive interference, but we get the nice lead and the buzzer beater there to go into halftime with a solid lead. plays like this to start a half really aren't helping. As you can see, Dwight Howard almost hit a 3 there. I think a foot was on the line. Either way, it doesn't hurt to get lucky sometimes, and that is exactly what I do here. Over 3 Orlando Magic players. Just a nuts oop from Mario Chalmers. Probably not even possible in real life, but I'll take it. That was sweet, and the replay was a great angle on that one. And you know, Vince Carter isn't having the greatest of games, but you know, one of the best ways to get back into the game here is to, you know, work that post, and I usually don't double team on post plays, and for that reason he hits a pretty ridiculous shot there, but he'll take it. He's like 2 for 12 at this point, and get a nice block here on Jameer Nelson. Now I'm going to super speed this up. Pretty interesting sound there, but anyway, you see this play here, and you know what's coming. Finally going to help with that double team, and that's exactly what I do with a sick block on Vince Carter. You know, playing my defense, but you've seen this play before, and you can tell the score is getting a little bit close, and you know, I just want to be patient here, and you know, I take a quick shot there, but you know, if you run that play right, there's really no chance for it to get blocked, even if it is Dwight Howard. And oh my God, get out of the replay again. Run as fast as you can, campaign. Dwight Howard getting the nice feed from Jameer Nelson. Can't tell you how many times you'll see that both in the game and in real life, but you know, like I said, got to be quick with my decisions here, and I go in the post and make a quick move, and I just dunk it right over Howard and Vince Carter's head. I'll take it, but you know, Vince Carter finds Dwight Howard, and they get me right back with a nice dunk down low. And you know, Howard's heating up, so I'm going to try and double team him and steal that ball, but he gets the ball away and finds the wide open Petrus for the 3. Once again, the Magic are quick to double team me in the post, but through some good ball movement, we find Dwayne Wade, who gets the friendly roll. Got to get some of our role players involved, though, and that's exactly what we do here with Mini-Me. It's a pretty tough layup in the lane, and he only follows that up with an even tougher shot. He gets stuck along the baseline here, and you know, he's going to hit a really tough shot over Dwight Howard, essentially, and you know, all the power to him. Mini-Me for the win, and you know, Al Harrington, you know, playing some big minutes here and hits a tough 3 to end the third quarter pretty much. And now I want you to check out this lineup after this sick oop. Got a little bit lucky, and I saw that I was being guarded by some pretty slow players, and yeah, check out the rosters for both teams. I think there's 4 bigs out for each team. It's pretty ridiculous. I kind of hate the substitution logic in this game, and I'm glad I'm not guarding Dwight Howard in this case. I think I'm playing small forward, and Gortat, I almost saved this ball after the sick block, but you can see his name is now S, and I believe there's another name change here on, yep, Chris Anderson. He hits the really nice tip slam there. That was sweet. But his name is now Harris, and you know, they're still using this crazy roster, and Brandon Bass hitting a 3, getting this game close. The Magic are going on a crazy run, but you know, I answer back with my main man, Dwayne Wade. I get him a nice pass, and he does a nice reverse alley-oop. And you know, things are looking like we might have sealed this game, and you know, I don't know what they're doing on defense here, but I'm left wide open for a mid-range jumper, and I'm going to hit that almost all the time. And, you know, like I said, things were looking good, but once again, we get a little bit lost in transition defense there. And, you know, Dwight Howard is going to be a superstar here and hit some really nice shots, and I was pretty dumb on that move. I shouldn't have jumped, but, you know, that's what defending the post will do to you sometimes. And Dwight Howard being a man, crazy shot. He hits the free throw. They're down 3. Considering we were just up by like 15, this is pretty pathetic, but you know, Rudy Gay's can answer back with a nice shot there, extending our lead somewhat, but it's certainly still a very, very close game. And you know, get a little bit lucky here, and Rudy Gay bails me out. Dwight Howard's about to tip slam that over my head, and I'm going to show Dwight Howard how it's done. You know, Dwayne Wade going to town on, I believe, Petrus here, and you know, I do my thing, the tip slam at the end of the game. We're up 7, and you know, things are looking good, but we don't defend the inbounds play that well, and Rashard Lewis gets an easy dunk. I really should have blocked that, and you know, they're up 5, but Dwayne Wade, being a superstar, hitting the tough shot, he makes his free throw. That seals the game. We get the win. First close game I've had in a while, and a pretty beastly game by me and Dwayne Wade. I'm loving this team, and you know, not too much scoring from anyone else other than Rudy Gay and Beasley, but you can see the Magic had a great game, and yeah, there's a My Player game for you guys. Hopefully some more in the future. Thanks.